No, with Michael again. Michael's doing a double shot. He's doing Turbo Tuesday and Last Call. And then, of course, we follow it up with VGT with special guest, Slick. So, guys, it's going to be a crazy few weeks, all that good stuff.
How are you doing?
Oh, okay. Hey, guys, and we're back here with my very special guest.
You forget how big he is. When we were sitting down, now like
we're back
next to you.
They have to adjust the camera.
No, don't adjust the camera.
No, because now you're only here down. That's all they see.
What are you weighing these days? What'd you say?
Huh? Me?
Like three, four.
285.
Four
Oh,
bills.
look at this. There's a wanted man.
That's Nick Nemeth. That'll be
Nemeth.
on the show later tonight.
Nick Nemeth. Handsome young man.
Very good
I
looking.
don't know about young,
man.
but, very funny. Just ask him.
We also have this later on tonight, too. A friend of yours, I believe.
Yeah, look at this. Who's that signed by?
That is Seth Franklin Rollins.
Franklin?
Franklin.
That's his,
We can't say the
that's
other word. Well, we
that's his-
can, but
That's his second name, Franklin.
Seth Franklin Rollins.
Before you do your little interview, can
Yeah,
you
we got a couple of things to sign right over
We
here.
missed a turnbuckle. We're sorry.
So
The
we got the
turnbuckle.
pin over
We got the
here.
pin. We got the turnbuckle.
No, here we go. Here's the pin. Which one are we using?
The silver one.
Right there.
Yeah, silver one. And then
He
this
wants
is
you to write
Swiss Superman.
Swiss Superman. It is Vicken Dumbalangian.
See why you don't have the sign? You see why you don't do the
Dumbalagian.
I can't
Dumbalagian.
read, guys.
Easy.
I've never once
Swiss
said I can
Superman
read.
and uppercuts like cannon.
Yes, and he lives in Bethesda, Maryland. Fun city. Bethesda
Yeah,
Bagels.
how do you know?
Shout outs to them. I'm from that area. Bethesda Bagels, great bagels. Try
You
'em
know
out.
what's very underrated? A good bagel.
Yes, very, very underrated. What's your favorite type of bagel? Like
Plain.
everything plain? Oh, just keeping it simple.
Keep it nice and simple. Everything is good. Everything is good. But plain is
Cream cheese or butter?
nothing. Plain.
Oh, you're a psycho. That is insane. You just get a dry ass bagel and just go,
No, but here's the thing. If you have a toasted bagel and it's good, it's just a good bagel.
That's true.
Just plain.
You ever put peanut butter on a bagel?
Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever put Nutella on a bagel? Now we're talking.
And you can get great bagels at Bethesda Bagels. 5 prime locations in the DC metro area. They're sponsoring me personally.
Okay, so
not
I
the
don't
show.
remember getting any sponsorship in this. So.
But right here's the turnbuckle
Here's the turnbuckle pad.
Yay.
Here's the sign. There we go. Uppercuts like cannon.
And then, of course, the shirt.
The shirt. To Frank.
Yes.
2 Frank prototype. BCC prototype. That's
Okay.
what it is, yeah.
Okay. So I need your help on this.
Oh, yeah,
Can you
of
just
course.
put your
Gotta
hand here?
stretch, yeah.
Just gotta stretch. Gotta stretch a bit.
Pull it. Seth. Pull the t-shirt.
Seth.
Seth.
He's got to put it on
He just
camera.
left.
He didn't
He
tell
left.
anybody to put it on camera.
Is he
Nah.
coming back?
Hold on. I'll do
I
it.
don't think
No,
he's coming back.
He's
He's
coming
not
back.
coming
He's
back.
coming back. Okay, so to Frank prototype.
And if you guys see anything on the rundown that you want to put on, just put it sold, whatever the item is, the price. See if we
2
have
Frank BCC prototype autograph.
one of one.
Well, I think it was one before, right?
No, he just said
Prototype,
one prototype.
prototype.
Yeah.
Worn. Nah, just sign it.
Just do it with kid ass, man. Don't yell at me.
There we go.
There we go.
All right.
There we go,
You
Frank.
need to get that the Guru interview in because I have his biggest fan literally
There we
clawing
go.
at the door, wanting to meet him.
Right there. All right, so I kick all of my interviews off by giving my guest a gift. You love good jokes?
A gift?
Yeah, a gift for you.
Now I
You-
feel bad because I didn't bring one.
No, it's fine. You being here is the gift in and of itself. You love jokes and you love history. So this is a history of jokes where it tells where some of the greatest gags of all time, like, for example, slipping on a banana peel, it tells the story of how that came into origin and all of that stuff.
That is amazing.
So it's like a history of actual jokes and how they originated from everything from slipping on a banana peel to fart jokes to everything in between.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank
of
you.
course,
That's amazing.
Of course. I have a few questions for you.
American cornball.
Yeah,
Is that,
and it's like an actual like reference book. Like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
have all the references in the back and everything.
it's a little dark here.
Yeah, it's a little dark, but once
a little
again,
dark.
there's jokes about it. There are always jokes about
Spinach jokes, skunks.
it. Yep, shoes,
I heard.
everything.
You know I don't like skunk jokes. I think they stink.
Sound effects. Here we go.
Scotsman, they're cheap. All right, let's just rubbernecking. Ooh, that's
Yeah, I know.
let's
There's
not
some.
mention that.
Yeah. There's some positives in there. You just happen to come across the darker ones, but there's some positives in there.
Phony. Wait, there's another one. There's another one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
it's everything.
This will keep me entertained for
It's
quite
everything.
a while. I appreciate it.
Tommy, can you add that it was worn by Claudio?
Oh yeah. We need Seth again. You got to put you wore it.
Okay. I just write here Warren. Yeah,
Boom.
done.
Added the word worn. Where's the? Oh, there's no one here for it. All
Don't put
right.
it on the.
I was gonna let it hang out with the dog.
Well, that's true.
The dog is very fun. But okay, I've got some questions for
The dog
you.
is very fun as he's just sleeping there, all cute.
Say hello. Hi. Hey. Bye. Okay, there we go. She's gone.
Say hello to my little friend.
All right, so I'll kick things off with an easy one. You share a birthday with Bill Goldberg,
Yes.
the late great China,
Yes.
Zelina Vega, Bart Gunn, as well as French heartthrobs Timothy Chalamet and Gerard Depardieu. Do you have thoughts on any of those names I've mentioned?
Great names, great birthday.
Yes, it is a great
I
birthday.
mean, you know, what can I say? You know, Merry Christmas. You know, I got no joke for that.
When you were at the other place, you were named Cesaro, which in Latin means head of hair. Did they do that as a rib of some sort?
It means head of hair.
In Latin, yes.
Yeah. No, I actually picked that name myself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I gave him a list of 5 surnames and 5 first names. And it was kind of like pick and choose.
Okay.
And that was it. Yeah.
Steve Kern has said a lot of great things about you. What are some
Oh.
great things you can say about him?
Steve Kern is amazing. I think he brought a ton of experience, to FCW, and he had obviously a good mind for training people, since there are a lot of people that went through there, and he is a great storyteller. If you can ever get him to tell some stories, and some of the fun ribs that he used to play on people back in the day, they were quite something.
Very good.
A lot
They'd
of
end
fun.
up in that book.
They will probably end up somewhere in that book. Yeah.
What makes Donatello the best Ninja Turtle?
He has the best weapon.
Is that the main thing? It's not the brains, just the.
I mean,
the stick?
I think it's a stick. It's more than just a stick. Okay. First of all, it's the best weapon by far, and I think he has great personality, and he's purple.
Purple.
I like purple, and
I thought you liked gold.
I like gold. I like turtle too. I just when I was a kid, I liked Donatello because he was the inventor. He would invent stuff and build stuff, and that's fun to do.
Absolutely. Can you finish the song lyric for me? As the snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago
Good night.
morning, a poor little baby child is born.
In the ghetto. In the ghetto.
Now, you once sang that at karaoke.
I did.
Well, what's up with that? Come on, that's such a unique karaoke song.
I never do karaoke, and we did karaoke once, and I thought the one voice I could halfway pull off was a very bad Elvis impersonation.
Wait, can you do an Elvis impersonation for us?
I will not. Subject your audience to that.
I think the audience would love it, right, audience? Since we've got people in the room today.
It'd be the second worst time we've heard this song this week after that.
I mean, but also, I always thought that was a very unique Elvis song, because it was very sad.
Absolutely. You're a polyglot. You speak 6 different languages. A polyglot. A polyglot. That means you speak multiple languages.
Yes.
Are you planning on learning any more? And if so, what language is it?
I did, and then I stopped. So I started learning Chinese for like a year and a half, and then I stopped because it just didn't fit in with my schedule anymore. But I would like to pick it up again.
Absolutely.
One of these days.
Next time you're here, we got to get you a Rosetta Stone as a gift. If they made a movie about your life, who do you want to play you and some of the most important people in your life?
Oh man,
Like the one person's not playing all the roles, like Eddie Murphy, but like one person plays you, one person plays other people who you want them to play.
I feel like Jason Statham should play me.
That'd be
I
good.
feel like that would just be like a good selling point for people to actually go to the movies, you know.
Be a pretty good fit.
Because I feel like he would actually sell the movies, because people would go to see the movie because of him, not because of what the movie's about, which is great. Trying to think who else. Who should. Now I'm casting the movie in my head. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to cast this movie. Hopefully,
Yeah.
next time you're here, you'll
Next
have
time
a
I'm
full
here, I
cast.
have everybody and I have a whole cast.
Where's the best place to get a bite to eat?
Chipotle's pretty good bet, right?
And the best place.
I mean, like you mean like on the road? Or you
like
mean,
just in general. In general.
I mean, like there's a great pizza place, you know, by me, and so like I feel like every time we can get Italian, specifically, what's the right word in English? From Naples, you know, stone oven pizza. That's the best.
Where's the best place in the world to get a cup of Joe?
Every city has very, very good coffee. Which, for example, you know, I just went to how do you pronounce this right? Harrods
Coffee
Harrods
here in
coffee
Charlotte.
here in Charlotte, and absolutely delicious.
Great.
It was great, and we're still awake.
Now, who is the best James Bond? Like who did it best?
Roger Moore.
Roger Moore.
Well, so okay, sorry. Every James Bond was good in their version of James Bond. My favorite, I would say, is Roger Moore, just because he was really funny.
Absolutely.
And to me, that's just, yeah.
Now, are there any charities, social issues, or causes you think the fans at home should learn a little bit more about?
I mean, like, I feel like plenty, right? Like, there's plenty of charities out there. Whatever interests you, whatever your heart is at, whatever you like to support, I feel like you should inform yourself, help a charity, and you know, just social issues and all that kind of stuff. Do the same thing wherever you feel like you can help, wherever you feel like this is where your passion is. Inform yourself and help out. Go after it.
Absolutely.
All right, Tommy, you've been bulking up for this next role that I have you doing. Okay.
Yep, that's why I'm standing on this side of the
Yeah.
interview stage instead of this one.
I am going to bring on Claudio's biggest fan in the world.
Well, I mean, not literally biggest, but as in just like.
So
She's-
I need you to limit, like, you know.
Yeah,
she's
no,
gotta
I'm
try
with
to
you.
climb on top of him, all that stuff. I need you to do your job, Tommy.
I'm here for
All right,
your
I'm gonna
protection.
bring her
I
on.
appreciate that.
I'm here
I
for
appreciate that.
me and Jenny are here for you. We're gonna keep you safe.
Is that why you brought the dog?
Yeah, that's why she'll go woof 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 and scare the people off.
I like it.
By the way, what do you think about these awesome cups? Like the Outsiders, Brothers of
Ooh,
Destruction?
you know, I like him. I thought you were gonna do the Mexican hat game.
Oh man, that'd be fun. Just
See?
switch it around. Oh, what do you think about these guys, Matt and Nick, or Matthew and Nicholas?
Matt and Nick, they're great. I think they're great. You know.
He knows how to talk to the
Yeah.
bosses. He gets
I
it.
just towed the company line, so to speak. Yeah, as if the BCC would ever toe the company line, right?
Right.
That's why I call them Matt and Nick.
Right.
What are they gonna do about it?
See, you know what? Now that he said that, now I really do see Jason Statham playing him in the movie of Claudio's life. That'd be absolutely
All
incredible.
right.
That'd be fantastic.
This could go horribly bad, but
All right, we'll figure
please
it out.
welcome her on, Tommy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you've known her from the past. Welcome back, the DVD girl, Elizabeth.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
I heard you're my biggest fan.
Yes.
Very nice to meet
Can
you.
I give you a hug?
Sure.
Oh my gosh. Hi, I'm Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, very nice to meet you. I heard you're the DVD girl.
Yeah, DVD.
DVDs.
Here, you can talk to
Oh,
him.
DVDs.
I can be next to
You
you.
may
Yeah.
just- I don't know.
Yeah. Ask him some questions. Do an interview.
She
Oh.
said she had a couple of jokes to ask.
I do.
Yes.
I do. You're really tall.
I got my high heels on today.
Oh gosh. Okay. What state has the smallest sodas?
Which one?
Mini soda.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Did you know I actually worked in a factory that made like Coke and stuff, like the actual cans.
Oh
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
Wow.
but I had to stop because it was just soda pressing.
Good one.
What other? Do you have more jokes?
I have more.
All right, this one has to be better than the
Yeah,
last
this has
one.
got to be a home run
Yeah,
joke.
it's got to be better. Let's see. What do you got?
Let's see. I have so many. What is orange and sounds like parrot? A carrot.
I like your orange jokes. I like it. I like it.
Thanks.
That's a
Got
good
one
one.
more shot. You got
One more.
shoot your
One
shot.
more. One more.
One more?
Okay.
One more.
Did you know I was once a trampoline salesman?
Yeah.
Off and on. I also worked on construction. I worked for a long time with construction. I was the one like pouring the cement. But the longer I worked there, it just got harder and harder. So I quit.
Ugh. I love a man with a sense of humor.
Hey, Elizabeth, you always write to me and you say Tommy's job of interviewing is so easy. That anyone can do it. Let's see it. What do you got? What do you got for Claudio?
He did a really good job.
Oh, now he's here. Now you're defending
Thank
him. But
you.
all these other times
Yeah.
I get a text from you, how easy it is. Let's see it. Let's go. You're on the clock.
Do you like cheese?
I do.
Oh, gosh.
No, but that's it. See, actually, that's a very good question because in America, what is Swiss cheese? It's not actually Swiss cheese because we have 50 different cheeses that technically could be Swiss cheeses. But so, I don't like the American Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
You guys heard about
Is
the
it-
fire at the cheese factory, though, right?
Mm.
There was only debris left. That's it. Oh,
Really?
boy.
Do you know
That was
what-
the explosion. That was the explosion. Yeah.
I tried.
Did you know?
Did you hear about the fire at the camping ground?
No.
No, it was intense.
Did you know Swiss cheese is Christian
No.
because it's holy?
Oh, there we go.
We could go on for the next
I know.
2 hours.
We
I'll
could
just
just-
stay
we're
here.
We could just.
Okay.
I'll just stay right
Okay.
Here's the
I'll
problem.
just stay right
Here's the
here.
problem. Those jokes are all too cheesy.
Okay, guys, this has been absolutely incredible. Claudio, can we hug it out? You've already given one hug. Can I get one too?
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
hug it out. Let's hug it
He's
out.
very
Let's hug it
tall.
out.
Another one.
There
Very
we go.
tall. She wants another one.
All right. Very nice to meet you.
Yes.
Thank
I'll
you.
just stay right here. Is that cool?
No.
No.
We're gonna put up a graphic. We'll be back in a few minutes with more VGT.
Awesome.
All right, we're done. Thank you.
Thank
you very much.
Other than your father, who do you credit for really teaching you when you were young?
It's just everybody I wrestled. I mean, my father, the main one, because that's the one I've wrestled for long enough, you know what I mean? And then it was just everybody you wrestle, you pick something up from, or they tell you something after. Okay, don't do this, don't do that. Like, I've got a pretty good name for throwing European uppercuts. I couldn't do it. I used to bust people's mouths open. Oh. And it happened in Germany. I went with a guy called Mal Kirk. He weighed about 350 pounds. And he'd be from North England like me. And he'd say, "Hey lad, can I throw an elbow?" I said, "Oh yeah, I can throw an elbow." So he said, "Okay, give me a couple of elbows and I'll take a bump." Well, the first one smashed him straight in the mouth. His mouth. Like that, I went, "Oh shit." And this guy was a top rugby player and 350 pounds. I thought, this fella's going to kill me.
Okay, yeah.
We didn't. We got through the match. He come out of the ring and said, when I said, "Can you throw an elbow?" I was being just young, wasn't I? Because if you ask a young guy now, "Can you do this?" to say, "Yeah." That's what I was being. Right. Yeah, I can do it. So Mick McMichael, a referee over there, he used to be a wrestler, but he was refereeing. He said, "Come in the building tomorrow and I'll show you how to do it." And I've been throwing good ones ever since. So he taught me that, you know what I mean? But I would say Steve Wright, I think Alex Wright's father. Mm-hmm. He was unbelievable. Unbelievable technical wrestler, unbelievable. And a guy, Dave Morgan, you would never heard of him. No. But they were unbelievable technical wrestlers. And they would eat you up. They would eat you. You know what I mean? You'd look like an absolute idiot if you let them. And the first few times you work with them, you think, I've just been ragbagged and shagged. You know what I mean? You think, shit. And then you'd have to learn to take it. not in a shoot style, because they'd give you it, but they wouldn't give you it unless you took it. You know, if they went down for your leg, you'd have to block them and take their arm. It'd be quite fine, they'd work with you, but they wouldn't let you have it. They wouldn't put you in a position for you to take it. You had to take it yourself. And that's how it makes you. You think to yourself, well, I'm getting nothing in this match. I'm going to have to get something. I'm going to have to do something. I look like an idiot. And that's how working with them guys and progress doing that, you know.